Good morning, traders, and God bless. Hope you had a nice weekend. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And this morning, our ticker chick is down, but we have some great scans, so we will rely on them. Watch for this breakout to pop up with some volume. As long as we have breakout in volume, the stock should be moving fine. And once we find a stock that is popping up, we want to come over and check the current bar volume. We want this label here to be green and the volume numbers to really be moving. We want a battle going on between the buyers and the sellers. It's not a certain number. We want high volume flow to happen in this label. Once we confirm that, we want to see this green line breaking above this yellow line. That's the buyers coming in before the price rises. Also, we want to see these green bars, hopefully at the same time that this one is rising. These green bars are growing above this yellow average volume line. The green bars are buyers, and when it's above the yellow average volume line, there's more buyers than normal coming in. Also, if you are a new trader here, I highly suggest you watch these live streams over and over and over before you put any money into it. Learn the system, learn what we're doing, and then maybe try it on paper. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. If you continue to be profitable on paper, then change over to real money. But trade small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares should do it. And if you are continuing to be profitable with small share size, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my advice or use any of my indicators. You could lose some or all of your money. Also, in your active trader, make sure your TIF is on EXT. That stands for extended hours, so you don't miss a trade. And we still have about 3 minutes to go before the top of the hour when the market opens. Enjoy your coffee until then. And good morning, YouTubers. Thank you for joining us this morning. Got about 2 minutes to go. Pro dollar, not that I'm aware of. You have your volume down to 30,000. Oh, you're talking about the paid service? Yes, there's a big internet outage, I'm understanding. Milo posted something about Amazon's cloud service is down. That's bringing a lot of things down on the internet, but it's not working for anybody. Oh, Aaron found it. Thank you, Aaron. It's okay. We have some really good scans. They worked just fine before I had that streaming service. We will survive. We are survivors. All right, waiting for any kind of breakout. You want to see these yellow breakout up, and you want to look over at the volume and make sure there's volume flow. If there's no volume flow, then there's no sense in clicking on it. This one has some volume flow. BYND. Let's see if it'll push higher. It's a dollar stock. We need it to break this level up here if it's going to continue. We need to break $1.10. When you see me throw these lines, the break of that line is a possible entry point. If it doesn't break that line, I just stay out of them. RANI. That one's not going. SINT. SINT looks good. Thank you, Milo. There is the line it needs to break. So if we can break this level and the buyers come in down here and here, we need everything to line up. We need this line to be green and pointing north. We need tall green bars above this yellow line, and we need the price to break this line. Otherwise, it's not a good trade. REPL. Thank you, Gary. I'm a little late on it. Currently at 647. This is what you want to see. This is how the indicators line up. The break of the line would have been down here. And I was late on putting this trade in. I'm not going to chase it. I'll probably regret that later because it looks very good. Watching these indicators, we're not watching price. We want to make sure the buyers keep coming in. There's some sellers, a little bit of red. Little profit taking going on here. I will go ahead and mark the next level at 665. If we reverse on these indicators and they start pointing north again and we break this level, might be a small profit still available. We are trying to break that level. Looks kind of weak. Let's see if it'll keep pushing. Watching these two indicators, it looks like they are continuing to buy, but it's kind of slow. If you look at the volume flow over here, it pauses every now and then. It did push up a good 50 cents. Now it is continuing to push higher. Good job, Gary. Gary makes $709 on that trade. Allie Goes makes $1.05 per share. Good job. Flicker $90, Robinson 120, Mosby 348, Greg T 44, Quant 35 on BYND, JC 106, Stone Cold gets 32 cents a share. Doug Smith 27, good job, Doug. It's still pushing up a little bit. I'm watching the sellers here though. We need this bar to get tall again for another push higher. Nice and steady on this one, not real jumpy. JC 106 goes up 22.60. What a trade thing. There you go, brother. WMA 32.48. Greg B 32.48. Is there a decimal in there or 3,248? Good job, Greg B 117. Terry 482. Aaron 107. 3,248 for WMA. Good job. 19 cents a share for It's Joe. Richard, 56 cents a share. Everybody into the money this morning. Doug Smith over on YouTube, $27. One is 80. I'll go ahead and set that next level just in case it decides to run again. So we need to break $8. Richard, 56 cents a share. Mac, 11 cents a share. Mike, $286. PWT, $50.52. Big Head Golf, $9.30. Great job, traders. Trader Stud, $82. All right, which one of you is buying the breakfast burrito? I'm hungry. Thank you, Gary, for posting that. Gary gets the credit. He stuck it out there first. It only takes one member spotting a good trade, and that's what can happen. We have many eyes on the market. It's not just me, which is a very good thing. YouTube, your delay is very minimal this morning. You should be able to make these trades without worry. Looks like about 2 seconds off. Maybe not even that, a second, maybe. I guess now we wait. Wait for that next one. Yeah, something globally happening on the ticker check. Make sure you watch this magic scan really closely. This is a really good scan for this type of trading. Please put all of your stock symbols in capital letters for me, please, so I can read them easier. Thank you. IOBT, an 80-cent stock. Thank you, Stone Cold. Looking at the volume, though, it's kind of sluggish and pausing around every now and then. So watch for a pump on dump on things like this. Some traders will come in and blast it up. The volume dies. Everybody buys it. It drops. SINT. We don't have the volume on this one either. IOBT still rising a little. So far up about 4 or 5 cents, and Stone Cold posted it. So good job, Stone Cold. Great find there, brother. The penny stock people will love you for that. Make sure you're here on time each morning. It's only 6:15. Some of you have put thousands in the bank. Some of you have put hundreds. Some of them less. Some of you less than 100. If you're not here at 5:55 and ready to go, you could miss the trade. So make sure you arrive early. 5:55 Central Time. We want to help you put money in the bank. CELC. Not seeing it anywhere. We don't have any volume here. Please make sure you check volumes before you post any stocks. It saves me a lot of trouble. If they're not moving, there's nobody there trading them. IOBT broke through that line while I wasn't watching. Lower indicators look really good. If you've never been here before, these are live indicators. This is not, we're waiting on A to cross B. We don't do that kind of trading. This is actual money flow into the market and out of the market. It's a very fast moving indicator. Down here, it's not your typical volume bars. These are buyers and sellers. And the taller these bars, the higher the volume. The shorter the bars, the lower the volume. So you can monitor what's happening in this stock. Up here we have Smart Candles Pro, one of the best indicators I ever coded. Gives a great buy signal when to get in and a great sell signal when to get out. Right now we just need another good stock. REPL currently consolidating. If you're talking about Smart Candles Pro up here, it works on 1 minute and 5 minute. I know futures can be quite slow sometime, and you do need volume flow for these indicators to be accurate. I don't trade futures. It's kind of like watching paint dry to me. I need fast action, excitement, quick money. That's what we get here. Long as this volume number's moving and not pausing and there's a good battle going on, that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for a certain number. Just like this, high volume flow, continually clicking, buyers coming in, hopefully buyers. You can see it turn green and picked up. We got a buy signal here. Let's see if it'll break that $7.98 or $8. Money flows coming in. Don't have tall green bars. We need this green bar to break that yellow line. This would be average volume, the yellow line. We need more than average to push it up. Money flow getting more north. The angle of this line matters as well. The steeper it is, the stronger the push. If it's kind of laying over at a 30 or 40 or 45 degree angle, it's weaker. So the stronger and the straighter up. Here we go, trying to break more than average. So we retested $8 and pulled right back down. Good job, Jimmy. Watching the indicators down here. The buyers want to keep pushing here. Let's see if it can happen. We need this bar tall. We need this angle is good. They are breaking through that $8. This is how important these two indicators are. You can sit here and watch them and just about know what the buyers and sellers are doing. Now there's some profit taking. Good job, Gary. Gary gets $1,801 on that little push. He's constantly watching what's going on the chart, watching his indicators, watching his MACD or any other indicator he's paired up with this system to help him along the way. Robert gets $300. Great job. Trader Stud, another $120. Doy picked up $360 on it. Allie Goes gets another 64 cents a share. Tyler gets $1.10 per share. Doug Smith gets another 20. T-Balls, it's MACD, and I don't have time to explain that indicator. There's a lot to it. You may want to look it up. It's moving average, divergence, convergence. I know that don't make sense to you if you don't know what MACD is. Jerry, up at the top of the chat, we are a subscription service. Up at the top of the chat's a white and yellow label. If you click that label, it'll take you over to volumespikes.com. You'll find enough information over there. If you have any questions, reach out to our support. They'll take care of you. If you don't know who I am, I've been trading on Thinkorswim since the 1990s. I've also been coding this platform for 17 years. And I decided to start sharing my knowledge. Little did I know it would explode. See you later, Stone Cold. Cold, thank you for joining us this morning. Good morning, YouTube. Good job, brother. Watching to see if the traders are interested in driving this higher. It's not looking like they are. Money flows coming out. Red dominator bars of some profit takers. My pleasure, sunshine. Good job, U4. WMA 2398.05. Man, all of y'all in the money this morning. Good job, traders. All right, we're testing that $8, but we don't have enough people down here wanting to buy that $8. Volume's laying flat now. No volume flow. All right, enjoy your coffee while we wait. Patience is key. I'm seeing some breakout signals, but there's no volume. That's what a breakout signal looks like. But they must have volume. Our EPL is holding around the $8 range. The indicators are laying flat for now. They are trying to push it above that $8. You can see the buyers becoming active here. We got a tall bar. Let's see if there's enough of them here to break it on up to 850, which could happen. 832 on that little spike. 840, 840 something, 849. It almost got to that 850 mark. You have to be wide awake and alert. If you're not watching these two, you're going to miss some money. Profit taking going on. Hopefully we can stay above this $8. More buyers trying to push it up a little bit higher. We need a taller bar here. We need more volume than normal. We need a big breakout, a big push. They're trying to do it. You can see right here in these two indicators. Profit taking. Either profit taking or they're getting back out because they don't trust it. Good job, Trader Stud. 460 on that little move. TJ, another 173. Sawyer, $20. Good job, Greg T. Allie goes, I don't look at anything but this. I don't go back and look for gaps or things like that. I monitor volume. Wherever the volume is, wherever the money is, I'm going to find it. That's the better way to put it. Where are the buyers and sellers? That's what I'm looking for. Nothing else. Where are they? Once again, the buyers are laying low. I do have high of day and low of day scanners. They come with your membership. These two labels are still in testing, but the balance, if you looked at a horizontal scale of 0 in the middle, negative 100 on the left, positive 100 on the right, it's measuring the balance of the buyers and the sellers. So when this label turns green and we are above 0 and the numbers are rising really fast, that means that we have a buyer advantage overall on this stock. And pretty much the delta above 0, just pretty much the same thing, really. Delta is mainly used by a lot of options traders. The higher the delta, the stronger the run. So the higher this number, the better the buyers are coming in. The bias is the overall performance of the stock. So overall, this stock is up. Of course, you can clearly see that on the chart. So slight advantage for the buyers here above 0 at 40. Those indicators have not been released yet. I test things for a month or two before I stick them out there. I have to make sure that they work fine before I pass them out. I don't want to give you garbage, so I test them for quite some time. If they don't make me money, then why should I give them to you? And they are doing really good. I can tell you that right now. Our EPL, don't know if you're paying attention, but I did get back in this stock at 840. Selling here. 30 cents a share, 300 bucks. They work on any kind of stock. I trade the stock market mathematically, not from what I see. Well, kind of from what I see, because these indicators are mathematically driven. They're watching percentages of buyers and sellers, not necessarily zone A breaks, zone B, or A crossing, whatever. It's all about the numbers. You know the saying. Being able to figure out those percentages is the key here. Good job, Carrie Lee. Carrie Lee pulls 202 off of our EPL. This is Bookmap on our EPL. You can see we have this. This is the real level 2. These are pending sell orders. These are buy orders. So as it drops, it picks up these buy orders and bounces back up like you see here. When it bounces back up to this level here, there's 5,000 sell orders sitting there. It may drop it down a little. Then we have a couple of more sell orders as the price is rising. This is kind of like old school level two here. You can't really see what you can see on Bookmap. You can't see pending orders sitting anywhere with this. This one has become totally useless to me. Price is pushing higher. They're going to go up there and test that seller at $9. You can see the buyers gradually coming in. They're trying to get above here. Looks like a few people taking profit. Remember, these are not the movement of the stock. They create the movement of the stock. It lets you know, are there more buyers or are there more sellers before you click that buy button. Bookmap is a Thinkorswim add-on. It's $40 a month. You know, it has nothing to do with me. See you later, Cat Deploy. Have a blessed one. Marla, this screen is set up specifically for me to stream. It's detached windows. It's not a setup for Thinkorswim. You have to create this layout. I'm sure our support department can probably help you get close to it. You do, Marla. You do have more control. That's why I did it. Now it's only up to you to learn what it's doing. I've simplified it, taken the stress out of trading. I know that's hard to believe, but just ask the other members. If you can actually read what's fixing to happen, that stress starts going away. Good job, AVE. AVE using one of the older indicators, the very older indicator, and still using it today. T-balls, you have to know how to set that indicator up too. It's not going to look like mine. Just want to make sure you know that before you subscribe to it. And volume spike members, don't know if you've noticed, but in your menu, we have created a member chat. If you want to go to that channel, that's not a live trading channel. It's just if y'all want to communicate together. If you're not trading and you just want to talk the market over or whatever you did last night, that's what that channel's for. We are running 100% on volumespikes.com. No more Discord. I've got everything running smooth. I own the streaming service now. Master Scalper is a very good indicator, Ken. Good job, U4. Small profit on IOBT. I will continue with the prayers. Currently, the ability for me to post is being updated, and I'm sure they'll fix that here really quick. Once it is updated, I will be posting. We have a news channel on Volume Spikes. You can go over there and catch the updated news, the prayers, current events is coming soon. Good job, Mutt. $80 on IOBT. Doi, short REPL for 290. Good job, Doi. Tyler Smith, I couldn't do this without the Lord. Lord first, I'm second. I put nothing before him. So thank you, Lord, for this wonderful morning. Yeah, Joe, you're right. My wife is second and I'm third. You caught me, brother. It's a good thing I don't have a dog or I might be fourth. See you later, Jay, over on YouTube. God bless you, brother. Have a good one. I'm sure we'll meet up soon. All right, YouTubers, that free hour is up. The next free hour is on Wednesday, and then the next one would be on Friday. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you learned a little bit of something. Most of you told me you were going to join me once I got off of Discord. We're still waiting on you. We'd love to have you on board with us. It only makes the community stronger. The stocks go higher. The volume gets steadier. The bigger we build this group, the more the stock can run, the more of us looking at the same indicators, the more of us watching the same chart, the same symbol. Think about that. We'd love to have you join us. There's lots of help over here, lots of support. Come and join us. You can't go wrong here. Usually pay for your service really quick within a day or two if you know what you're doing. Even if you're a professional trader, I can show you a thing or two. I've been at it for over 30 years. So we hope to see you soon. Thank you for joining me this morning. God bless each and every one of you. I am done here for YouTube. God bless.